I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Pokemon tier list water Pokemon starting in 3, 2, 1. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's a double MD, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here with yet another Pokemon tier list. And guys, if you missed the last one I just did, it was Steel Pokemon, because as we're waiting for Pokemon Sword and Shield Isle of Armor to release, I figured while we kind of bridge the gap in between Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, because that's kind of the slot it's taking, to Pokemon Isle of Armor, because we have a few days left, why not do a couple tier lists? So I had to decide, what tier list I should do, what kind of Pokemon types, or whatever it is I want to do. So I chose Steel, because Armor, Isle of Armor, Steel Plate of Armor, right? Makes sense, right? Well, how did I come across water? Well, you see Isle, Island, surrounded by water. Water Pokemon. Man, how great is that? Anyways, let's go ahead and just jump into it. So it's pretty easy here. Tier lists are pretty simple, right? You have the God tier, amazing, great, okay, not so okay, Garbodor. I like to say that I love all Pokemon. So even though I might put a Pokemon in the Garbodor tier, doesn't mean I hate it. Unless it's, Unfezant, the worst Pokemon ever created. Just assume I don't hate it. I do love all these Pokemon. It's just I like some more than others. Nothing wrong with that, right? I will rank them from left being the most favorable to least favorable. So the left side will be the favorite, down on to least favorite in the tier listing. I won't put half my list in the God tier, as some people might do, or in the amazing tier. What drives me crazy is when I see a tier list and they have like a triple S tier, double S tier, S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier. What's the point? Like, why do you need 3 S's? Just 1 S rank. That's all you need. And then don't put like half your list in it. I love all these Pokemon. I like them all. But I have to pick my favorites. Don't be a wuss about it. Pick your favorites, So you won't see like a bunch in the God tier. The water, to be fair, water's a big, as you can see, there's a lot of water Pokemon. It's one of the bigger types in the game. Is it the most? No, normal has to be this. Surely normal is the one with the highest amount. Water might be the second, right, in terms of how many Pokemon are actually that type. So there's a lot. So there might be 10 Pokemon in the God tier. We'll move things around as we go. Once we get to the end, we will move some things up or down, whatever. So nothing's finalized until I say it's finalized. Anyways, guys, let's jump into it. So I'm just going to kind of go in the order of which they have it, which I think is numerical, it looks like. So we're starting off with Squirtle. Squirtle is my favorite Kanto starter. Love Squirtle. Love all 3 forms, and of course the Mega Blastoise. It doesn't look like the Gigantamax Blastoise is in here. There is the Gigantamax Dreadnaught, though. So this isn't quite the most updated list. It is pretty updated. Anyways, Squirtle has to go in amazing. I'm not going to put in God tier, because Blastoise is going there, and I have to put Mega Blastoise in there as well if that's the case. And I do think I like good old-fashioned Blastoise, probably because of nostalgia more than Mega Blastoise. Both are great. And I'm going to put Wartortle in amazing. I like Squirtle slightly more than Wartortle. I hope I did that in my tier list as well. I may have, may not have. I don't know. This is how I'm feeling today. Sometimes when you do this tier list, you feel different than the day that you did it the last time, right? I could do the same exact tier list. Say I do starter Pokemon again. That list could look completely different today than it did yesterday. It really depends on how you feel, right? But I like those there. Blastoise is my favorite water Pokemon, period. One of my easily top 10. It's actually, I could tell you right now that it's my 3rd favorite Pokemon. Yeah, 3rd favorite Pokemon. Love Blastoise. So, Blastoise got here. Squirtle, Wartortle, amazing. Starting off really hot out the gate. Psyduck and Golduck. I think Golduck... This is going to be tough because there's a lot of Pokemon here. Again, I'm going to move stuff around. I'm going to put Golduck in great, and I'm going to put Psyduck in okay. I like the design of Golduck a lot. And I have like this weird connection to Psyduck in a way. Just because it's an original Pokemon. All the original 151, I think, has a special place in all of our hearts. If you grew up with that generation, or whatever generation, if you were born during 3rd generation, not born, but you were into Pokemon at that point in time, you start getting into it, you probably have a special place in your heart for 3rd gen Pokemon. I think it goes the same for anybody, right? In anything, really. But I do have a special place for the Kanto Pokemon. I'm gonna try not to be too nostalgic, wearing those what they call them, rose-covered goggles. I'm gonna try not to do that. I try not to. I'm gonna put Sonic in okay for now. Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath. Poliwrath goes in amazing, pretty easily. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it there. Poliwhirl and Poliwag, great. Love them both. Pretty easy there, right? I'm not gonna spend too much time talking all these because a lot of them, but Tentacle and Tentacruel, I like them both. I'm gonna put you in not so okay for now, just because I need to put some Pokemon down there, and Tentacruel will go up slightly above it and above Psyduck as well. Slowpoke, Slowbro, and Mega Slowbro. Is Galarian Slowpoke on here? Doesn't look like it. No, it's not. Okay. Slowpoke. I want to put not so okay as well. Probably below Tentacle. Slowbro. I want to put in okay. Above Psyduck, below Tentacruel. Same with the Mega Slowbro, although I do like it probably just slightly more than the OG Slowbro. Seal and Dugong. I've never been crazy for Dugong at all. You know what? Put in the Garbodor tier. There you go. One of the original 151 Pokemon in the Garbodor tier already. Seal I like slightly more than Dugong. I think Seal's it's definitely cuter than Dugong. Dugong's goofy looking, let's be honest. We're going to put Seal just slightly above. It might get moved down though, we'll see how things go. Shelter, not so okay. I'm going to put it below Slowpoke. Cloyster, however, great Pokemon. And I'm going to put it above Poliwhirl. I really like Cloyster. Krabby, definitely okay. Kingler, great. Love Kingler. Boom. You know what? Boom. Yeah, I like Kingler more than Cloyster, I think. I always have like a weird thing for Kingler. I like Kingler a lot. Horsey and Seadra. Horsey is definitely in the okay tier. Honestly, above Slowbro, personally. Seadra is great. Love Seadra. If Kingdra was here, Kingdra would be an amazing tier for sure. Maybe even God tier. I'd have to consider that for sure. But it would definitely be in the amazing tier on the higher end for sure. I want to put Seadra. Yeah, right about here. Goldeen, not a massive fan for really. And I think I want to put it above Dugong, but I'm not a massive fan. I never really liked Goldeen that much. I mean, I like all Pokemon except for Unfezant. But I was never crazy about it. Seaking, we'll put in the not so okay. We'll put you above Shelter. Staryu, great. I love Staryu. We're gonna put Staryu here, and we're gonna put Starmie in the amazing tier for sure. Love Starmie. Magikarp, it goes in the okay tier. Nothing wrong with Magikarp. Gyarados, however, goes into the God tier along with the Mega Gyarados. Gyarados, I mean, you can't tell me that Gyarados isn't one of the coolest, not just water Pokemon, just Pokemon, period. The fact that this little orange guy, Magikarp, it will forever be a meme that this guy evolves into this monster of a Pokemon. It's crazy. And it doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but I'm glad it does it because I freaking love it. Lapras also goes in the God tier for sure. Love Lapras. Vaporeon, top of amazing. Possible God tier. We'll see how things go. I like Vaporeon, one of my favorite evolutions. My third favorite evolution. My favorite, of course, is Glaceon. Of course, it's my favorite Pokemon, period. And then Sylveon. And then I think after that I go Vaporeon. Sometimes that list changes a little bit. Never the Glaceon part, but I think that's how I have it. So Vaporeon goes an amazing possible God tier. We'll see where everything else lands first because we got a lot of Pokemon to get through. And I know there's at least a couple more God tiers that I'm looking at right now. So we'll see how things go. Ammonite, God tier. It's Lord Helix. No, we're not going to put it in the God tier. It's going to go in the okay tier. Nothing wrong with it. I'd probably put it above Psyduck there. Omastar. Omastar is one of my least favorite fossil Pokemon. And Ammonite too, right? I'm trying to think if there's. I'm not crazy about Lileep or Cradily. And I think that's probably the least favorite fossil. I'd have to think about that. But yeah, we'll put Omastar though in okay. Yeah, I put it above Horsey, I think. I mean, it's a cool Pokemon, but it's definitely one of my least favorite of the fossil Pokemon. But speaking of which, Kabutops and Kabuto, we'll put Kabuto also here. I'm gonna put it slightly above Ammonite, but Kabutops goes in the amazing tier. Aesthetically, I think this Pokemon looks amazing. I love Kabutops. Totodile goes in amazing. Very cool starter Pokemon. Definitely one of my more favorite ones. I want to put it above Starmie, but below Poliwrath. Croconaw and Feraligatr. Feraligatr is also an amazing. It goes above Totodile. Croconaw, I'll put in the okay tier. I'm not crazy about Croconaw. I'm really not. But I will put it above. I'll put it at the top of okay. It might move up to great once things are settling down here, but probably not. I think it's just gonna stay in the okay tier for now. Chinchou and Lantern. I do like both of these Pokemon. I love using Chinchou. I used to be part of a couple draft leagues with some friends of mine. We used to do Little Cup a few different times, and I would always pick Chinchou as one of my Pokemon. Love using Chinchou. Again, this isn't about competitive viableness, but I do have a connection to it because of that. And there are some Pokemon that I have connections with because of things like that. Like, for example, Manectric, I have a weird connection to because of the trading card game, because I used to run a Mega Manectric deck. I don't really play the card game too much anymore, but when I did, that was a deck that I enjoyed playing. So I have a weird thing with Manectric, which I wasn't crazy about before I used it in the card game. Now I have a little bit more of a connection to. I think that happens sometimes with Pokemon. I'm going to go Chinchou in the Great tier, right about here, and then Lantern also in the Great tier. And I'm going to put Lantern above Staryu. We'll put you above Poliwhirl. We'll put you right about here. Marill and Azumarill. I'm not super crazy about Azumarill personally. I don't really like it aesthetically. I think it's kind of an ugly Pokemon. I like Marill more than Azumarill. So we're going to put you at not so okay. We'll put you at the top for now. Marill will go in the okay tier, and I'm going to put it above Psyduck. Wooper and Quagsire. I think Wooper's kind of cute. Quagsire is an ugly Pokemon, but I kind of like it. I don't know why. There's something about Quagsire that's likable to me. So I'm going to put Quagsire and Wooper in the OK tier. I think that's fine. I'm going to put Wooper slightly above Quagsire. Slowking goes in the great tier. I think Slowking's a really cool Pokemon, and we're going to put it near the top. I'm tempted with Kingler above Golduck and above Slowking. That's crazy. Yeah, I like Kingler a lot. Quillfish is fine. Nothing wrong with it. I want to put it in the okay tier for now. Corsola I was never crazy about. I'm going to put you right here, I think, Corsola. Another Pokemon that was a Galarian Pokemon that really took me by surprise. Galarian Corsola is such a weird looking. It's such a weird Pokemon. It's cool, but it's just so weird. I don't know. It's kind of creepy even. I really like Octillery. I want to put Octillery in the great tier. I think I want to put it right here. Whoa, right here. And I'm going to move Remoraid into the not so okay. I think it's just a generic fish. I don't think there's anything special about it personally. You know, in fact, Garbodor tier. We'll put it above. I'll put Goldeen above Remoraid, I think. Remoraid is just kind of a bland Pokemon, but that's okay because you have Octillery, who's I think is a pretty cool Pokemon personally. Mantine. It's okay. We'll put it in the okay tier. Below Quagsire. I think that's fair. Kingdra. When I was mentioning earlier, if Kingdra was on this list, it'd be up high. I don't know why I was thinking Kingdra wouldn't be on this list. Why did I think that? I don't know why I thought that. I don't know why I thought that. You guys are probably thinking, what does he mean? Kingdra's gonna be on this list. Oh my god. It's been a long day, guys. I apologize. So Kingdra at the bare minimum is gonna be an amazing, but I think I'm gonna put it in God tier. I think I like it more than Lapras. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Vaporeon's on kind of like on the edge here, so is Lapras. Suicune also going to amazing, and it's going to go above Gyarados. Suicune's one of my favorite legendary Pokemon. Love the design of Suicune. Its color, such a beautiful Pokemon. So now we have Mudkip, Marshtomp, and then Swampert. Swolpert. I love them all. No, I don't. I don't like Marshtomp. Mudkip's cute. Swampert's really cool. And then I love Mega Swampert as well. Marshtomp, I'm going to put not so okay. We're going to put you right here maybe. Mudkip goes in amazing as well. Above Totodile. Swampert. This is tough, man. An amazing tier. I think I do that. I think I do this as well. Yeah. There's still so many Pokemon left. I don't want to move anything in the God tier if I don't need to. I think they're just going to stay in amazing tier. Lotad, I like. Lombre, I'm not crazy about. Ludicolo, I like as well. So Lombre, I'm going to put not so okay. Right about here. Lotad will go in okay. Right about here. Ludicolo. Right about here. I think that's fair. Wingull and Pelipper, I've never been crazy about these two, really. They're fine. Nothing wrong with them, but I'm not crazy about them. We'll put them... I'm going to put Marshtomp a little higher there. In fact, we'll put you at the top of the list. Yeah, that's fine. Surskit, not a massive fan of its design. We're going to put it in the Garbodor tier. Probably below Goldeen. I think that's fair. How's this list looking like on OBS? It looks good. Alright, good. Carvanha and Sharpedo. I think Carvanha is okay. Yeah, right about here. Sharpedo and Mega Sharpedo are pretty cool. We're going to put them in the great tier, and I think I'm going to put them right about here. I kind of like Lantern more. Yeah, right about here. Whelmer and Wailord. Never liked Whelmer personally. Don't like its political views, really. No, I'm kidding. I'm not a massive fan of its design. Wailord is fine. Nothing wrong with Wailord. It's a very big Pokemon, which is nice. I like that. I like the idea of that. I think I like it less than Psyduck. Just a weird statement to make. Never been a fan of Barboach. I like Whiscash, though. I do like Whiscash. But I think it goes in the okay tier as well. But I think I'm going to put it below Krabby. I'm going to put it below Krabby. Corphish and Crawdaunt. I like both these Pokemon. I do. I'm going to put Crawdaunt. I like crabs. What can I say? Especially with butter. Corphish, I'm going to put in the okay tier. I think I like Whiscash slightly more. Crawdaunt, I'm going to put right above it. Phoebos, I kind of have to put it next to Magikarp. They're very similar Pokemon, right? They're both fish. What an analysis. Poor Remoraid down here. Phoebos is an ugly Pokemon, let's be honest. We're going to put the not so okay tier. And we're going to put it right here, I think. I kind of want to move Slowpoke up a little bit there. Okay. I kind of like Shelter more than these guys, too. That's nostalgia speaking, probably. Anyways, we're going to put Phoebos right about here. Melodic, however, goes in the great tier. It's a beautiful Pokemon. Very cool Pokemon as well. And I think we're going to put it right behind Sharpedo. We have Cast Form, Rain Form. You know, I was never crazy about Cast Form. The Rain Form, though, does look cool. It's probably one of the... It probably is my favorite of the Cast Form forms. If I were to ever make like a tier list of that, that'd be a 2-second video. We'll put it in the okay tier. Why not? Spheal, Celio, and Walrein. I like all three to a certain extent. I think Celio's kind of ugly looking. Not to say this isn't, but at least it looks like strong. Like it looks like a vicious Pokemon, right? So I'm gonna put this in the not so okay tier list. Probably. He also reminds me of Dr. Eggman. Is that Jim Carrey? Spheal will put in the okay tier. And then Walrein, I'm going to also put in the okay tier. And I'm going to put it, I think, above Psyduck, but below Meryl. Nah, we'll put it above Meryl. Clamperl, Huntail, and Goribus, I'm okay with them. I'm not crazy about Clamperl. We're going to put it in the not so okay list. Huntail is kind of ugly, but I kind of like it. Like in a weird way. Put it right about here, I think. And then Goribus, I think also belongs in the okay tier. But we'll put it below. You know what? Yeah, below Quagsire. Relicanth I do like, but I think it's also just in the okay tier. It's kind of appropriate to put these two next to each other, right? Love Disc. Garbodor. Kyogre. I like Kyogre. But the funny thing about Kyogre is, I don't know if I would even put it. It's not going in the amazing tier. I think it goes in the great tier, though. But where? I'm going to put it above Staryu. Same with its origin form. We have Piplup, Prinplup, and Empoleon. I like Piplup, it's cute. But I don't think it's as good as the other three starters that we've had so far. So I'm going to put it in the great tier. And I think I'm going to put it above Octillery. Prinplup I've never been super crazy about. It's okay. And that's where it's going. Okay. Right about here, I think. No, put it right there. Empoleon, however, I think belongs in the great tier. Near the top. Right here. I like that. I like where it's at. So now we have Shallows and Gastrodon. Is it Gastrodon or Gastion? Who cares? Goes in the garbage. I'm kidding. I think Shallows is cute. I do. I think I'm going to put in the okay tier. Right about here. Gastrodon, I think it's how it's pronounced. I'm going to put it right above Shallows. I like them. They're fine. Lumineon and Finneon, I've never been crazy about. In fact, I'm going to put Finneon down here. Move this around just a hair. Yeah, that seems fine. And I'm going to put you down here as well. Maybe slightly above Goldeen and Whelmer. Slightly above Love Disc. That seems fair. Mantike, it's cute. I'm going to put it not so okay. Then I'm going to put it right above Phoebos. We have Rotom Wash. I think it's okay. I think we'll put it right above Huntail. I like Palkia. I do. It's not as cool as Dialga, personally, for me. But I think it belongs in the great tier at minimum. And I think I want to put it above Slowking, but behind Empoleon. I think that's fair. We have Fiona and Manaphy. Now, they both look exactly the same, really. And I don't hate either of them, but I'm not like crazy about them. I'm going to put them in the okay tier. But I think I will put them above Tentacruel. But I like Manaphy more than Fiona. Arceus water form, God tier. It's the god of Pokemon. I made this joke last time, and I'll make it every single time. I don't remember where I put it last video. In the steel one, to be honest. I think I put it in okay, didn't I? I think Arceus is an okay looking Pokemon. We'll put it above Manaphy. I think it's fine. Oshawott, I'm not. You know, it's probably my least favorite starter Pokemon. I think it is. It's not an ugly Pokemon per se. Don't get me wrong, right? And I don't know if I talked about this in the starter video, but it always reminded me so much of Piplup. Where's Piplup at? Piplup is in the great tier, right? They look so similar to me, even though they're not. They're clearly not. I just thought it looked too similar, and I was just like, it was kind of a lazy Pokemon. I think I'm gonna put it in the not so okay tier list. That might rub some people the wrong way because it might be their favorite starter. I apologize for that, but I think it will go in the top. But I'm just not a fan. D-Watt, I want to put in the okay tier. I think it looks fine. I want to put it above Prinplup for sure. And I think that's where it's going to go. Samurott will put in great. Right above Slowking. I like it. Alright. So now we got Panpour and Simipour. I'm not crazy about them, honestly. I like this more than the evolution, personally. And I think about that about all the elemental monkeys. I'm not a... well, Simisage actually looks kind of cool. So I'm going to put this in the Garbodor. Top of it. I'm going to put you in the OK because I think you're kind of cute. How's the tier list look? You guys can't see it. Okay, great. I mean, you guys can see it, but it just looks... you guys can't see all of it. And of course, I'll put the link to the tier list in the description below. I'm constantly going to have to edit this list here. I do apologize for that. Can I do that? Do I have filter? I'm going to have to mess with this just a little bit. Give me a second here. Oh, it's because I didn't scroll up. Hold on. I know, this is fun, right? Yeah, it's part of the... because there's so many Pokemon here, it's just going to happen this way. Alright, we'll kind of have to just fix it as we go. But we'll have a good shot of it at the end anyways. Alright. So next is Timpole, Politoed, and Seismitoad. I'm not a fan of this Pokemon. It's going in the Garbodor. Same with this guy. I'm not a huge fan. Seismitoad, actually I think this is slightly cuter than that thing. I think Seismitoad is a cool Pokemon though. But I think it's in the OK tier. But I think it goes right about there. Basculin is a fine Pokemon. There's not really much to it. Maybe someday we'll get an evolution for it. That'd be cool if we did. I'm going to put it in the not so okay tier for now. I want to move you up one. Yeah, that looks good. That looks better. Okay, so then we have Caracosta and gosh, I'm gonna have a hard time remembering some of these, so I apologize ahead of time. Caracosta. I can't think of its name. The turtle fossil Pokemon. I do like them too, is a thing. Where's my phone at? Where's my phone at? There's just so many Pokemon that sometimes it's hard to remember them all. But I know one's Caracosta. Or Caracosta. I think it's Caracosta. That's how I pronounce it anyways. Their names are very similar. I know that much. Or it's not at all. Turtouga. Turtouga is this Pokemon's name. And then Caracosta. I like them both. I'm a huge... I love turtles, obviously. It's Blastoise, right? I'm going to put them in the great tier. And I think I'm going to put Caracosta here. And Turtouga near the bottom. We have Ducklet and Swanna. I'm not a massive fan of Swanna. In fact, it could probably go to the top of the Garbodor. Ducklet is kind of cute, admittedly. I just realized I have Oshawott below Panpour. Is it Panpour? I don't think I can justify that. Same with Castform. Quillfish I like. I'll keep it there. Ducklet is kind of cute. I'm gonna put it in the not so okay though. We're gonna put it above Castform here. Again, like I said, we'll kind of move things around as we go a little bit here. Panpour, right about here. Nah, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So then we have Jellicent and starts with an F, right? Again, I'm not gonna remember some of these. I'm not gonna remember, especially some of the 5th gen on. I'm just not gonna remember. Frillish. Frillish and Jellicent. I like Jellicent, and I like them both really. I'm gonna put this in okay. I'm gonna put it right here over Huntail, and we're gonna put Jellicent slightly above. We'll put him behind Wailord, I think. Alamomola. I always thought it'd be a good evolution for Love Disc. I think they missed something there. Not a huge fan of it. I think competitively, I know this isn't a competitive list as I mentioned before. I know it's kind of fun to use in certain tiers because I've used it before in a draft league, but I don't know, just not a huge fan. I think Keldeo is a really cool Pokemon. I think Keldeo is one of my more favorable water legendaries. I'm gonna put it in the amazing tier, below Totodile. Same with its Resolute form. Froakie, cute as hell. Going in the amazing tier. Above Mudkip. Frogadier, also pretty cool. Going in the amazing tier. Greninja, God tier. No question about it. Above Gyarados. Ash Greninja, it's fine. It's Greninja, it's the same thing really. I'd put it below regular Greninja though. Love Greninja, one of my favorite Pokemon, obviously. Would probably be my top 25 if I ever did a top 25 list, which I probably will at some point. Might do it in tier form. I've been thinking about that. I could do like a tier where it's like 1 through 5, 6 through 10, and kind of break it down like that. Might be a good way to do it. And then of course we could do favorite to least favorite like we're doing now. I think that's how I might do it in the future. So we have Binacle and Barbaracle. I hope that's this guy's name. Barbaracle. I think that's right. Um, Never been a big fan of either, really. So we're gonna put them down here. Skrelp, I kind of like something about it. I like it. I don't know what it is that I like, but I like it. I'm gonna put it below Shelter in the not so okay tier. Clauncher and Clydesir, I like them both. Clauncher is gonna go in the okay tier, above Frillish, and we're gonna again. I like crabs. Clydesir, that's a big old crab claw there. That probably pretty juicy, great with butter. Terrible. I would never ever suggest you eat your Pokemon. But if you were to, at least use melted butter. Clydesir is going to go in the great tier. Big fan of its big arm, its big claw. Right below Kyogre. We have Volcanion. I do like Volcanion a lot. I love the typing of Volcanion. I want to put it above Palkia. So now we have Poplio, Brion, and Primarina. Not a big fan. I mentioned before that my least favorite starter was Oshawott. Poplio's up there. I'm not a massive fan. Definitely don't like Brion. I'm going to put Brion in the Garbodor tier, top of it. Garbodor tier. That might be, I don't know, that might hurt some people's feelings there. Primarina is fine. I'm going to put in the okay tier. Below Seismitoad. Poplio's kind of cute, but it is one of my least favorite of the starter Pokemon. I'm gonna have to put it. I'm gonna put it in the OK tier. It deserves to be in the OK tier. It's better than Oshawott, personally. Now it's just a matter of putting it where it belongs, which I think is right there, the middle, and kind of near the middle of OK. Wishy-Washy, and then we have the school form of Wishy-Washy. I like the school form more than I like the Wishy-Washy. We'll put Wishy-Washy in not so OK. I'll put the school in OK. I think the school form looks pretty damn cool. Right below Prinplup. We have Marini and Toxapex. I like both. I think Marini's kind of cute. I'm going to put it in the OK tier. Yeah, right above Magikarp. Toxapex is going to go in the great tier. And I'm going to put it right above Golduck. We have, is it Dewpider? Dewpider and Araquanid? Something like that. I do like them both just fine. I'm going to put you in the OK tier. Right above Frillish. Dewpider, put you in the not so OK tier, right below Tentacool. Wimpod and Goliosapod. I can never pronounce his name right. It's like Goliospod. I like him a lot. I'm gonna put him in the great tier, right above Staryu. Wimpod's fine, nothing wrong with Wimpod at all. We're gonna put it in the OK tier. Right, right below Rocknid, above Frillish. Pukumuku. Got nothing negative to say about it. It's a cool-ish looking Pokemon. We're gonna put it in the not so OK tier though. I think right below Lombre. Bruxish, I think, is an ugly fucking Pokemon. Dropping an F-bomb for it, that's how much I think it sucks. I'm gonna put it in below Luminion, right above Tympole. And then we have Tapu Fini, which I like a lot, actually. We're going to put Tapu Fini in the amazing tier. Right below Feraligatr. We have Gigantamax Kingler, which I think looks pretty cool. I want to put it with Kingler. It's got that big old beard. We're going to put it right... I kind of like the OG Kingler better. I want to put it right below Kingler. Same with Lapras. I like Gigantamax Lapras. We'll put it with the Lapras here in the God tier setting. Why not? Sobble. It's a damn shame. Let me tell you guys, it's a damn shame that this beautiful Pokemon evolves into this disgusting looking thing, to this absolute horrendous looking Pokemon. It's a shame. But for some reason, Teleon is kind of growing on me. I have a shiny one. I hatched it. But Sobble is just so cute, and it turns into this thing. I don't get it. I'm disappointed by this Pokemon, but it's growing on me. It's weird. It's growing on me. I think I'm gonna put him in Teleon at the top of OK. Drizzle right below Croconaw. Well, let's not get carried away now. This thing's pretty ugly. Right above Magikarp. Where the okay? Nice try, buddy. Right above Magikarp. Sobble? Sobble is amazing. What the hell happened? You know? What the hell happened? I put it at the bottom of amazing, but it's an amazing Pokemon nonetheless. In fact, you know what? We'll move it up. I like it more than Froakie. It's a cute Pokemon. What the hell happened? So we have Dreadnaught, and I can't think your name, buddy. I can't think it to save my life. I wish I could. Dreadnaught, and the thing that evolves into it. Choodle. It's Choodle. Choodle. Let's go. I think this thing looks kind of ugly, if I'm being honest. And I'm going to put it below Shelter. It's not quite garbage, but it's in the not so okay. Dreadnaught looks great. I love Dreadnaught. We're going to put it pretty high on the okay side of things. We're going to put it above Tentacruel. And I think its Gigantamax form is a bit cooler for sure. So we'll put it up here. Shoot. What's your name again? It's, I'm still learning some of these newer Pokemon. It's, I think it starts with a D. Ah, man. No, it starts with a C, I think. It's almost like Claptrap, I think. Uh, Calorant. Is it Calorant? Water Pokemon. Calorant. I know it's something like that. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to find it really very easily, am I? Let me go to Bulbapedia. We'll look at water Pokemon. I'm not gonna remember you. I know your name's like Barraskewda. I can't think of your name. One's Arctofish, one's something else, and I don't remember. I don't know his name. He's a new Pokemon that's coming out with the Isle of Armor. I can't. I'm not gonna remember his name. It's just not gonna happen. All right, Pokemon. Give me a minute here to figure this out. All right, so we'll go Aerocuda. That's this guy. I wasn't really crazy about him, to be honest. We'll put him in the Garbodor tier. Barraskewda looks a little bit better. We'll put him here, not so okay. And then I think it's Clamorant. I want to double check. I'm looking for it. Cramorant. I was so close. I like this thing more than I like Wingull and Pelipper, though it's kind of a similar Pokemon. I'm going to put it in the not so okay as well. I think I would go above Barraskewda, but below Marshtomp. This thing is called, I gotta find it now. Arctofish. I was pretty close. I think these fossils. I mentioned that Ammonite and Amistar is probably some of my least favorite. All of these ugly ass Pokemon. The other two are a little bit better looking. These two, ugly as sin. I'm sorry. They are disgusting. I'm putting them in the Garbodor tier. Above Panpour. And this Pokemon's name... Urshifu. That's right. Urshifu. Who I think is a very cool looking Pokemon. I love him. Haven't got to really use him or anything yet. Obviously, Isle of Armor's coming out. But we'll get our hands on him really soon. As of how things stand right now, I think he's great. I do. And I'm very excited to use this Pokemon. I want to put it above Slowking. And right below Samurott. So, let's see how it looks on the OBS. It looks okay. So this is our list. We'll kind of double check it again. Water Pokemon are one of the more larger list of for Pokemon in a typing. I think water might be the second largest like Pokemon type in the game, or is it flying? Normal, fly, and water have to be the top three. I'm not sure what the order is, but it has to be. I would assume normal is number 1. I think water would be number 2, and then flying would be number 3. Huh. Okay. So in the God tier, I kind of want to move Swampert up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now keep in mind that you have a Gigantamax Pokemon here. You have Greninja Ash, which I wouldn't include at all because it's fucking Greninja. This is a Mega here. 2 Megas. It's a little less than that, I guess. But I think that's fine. I wanted around 10 in here. And if you eliminate this, you eliminate, this. You got it. You got 10. I think that's fine. I almost want to move Vaporeon up, but you know what? I'm not going to. Amazing is a great tier to be in. Actually, it's not. That's a great tier to be in. It's great. I think it's fine. I think it's fine where it's at. So, you got Blastoise, you got Mega Blastoise, which kind of goes along with it. Suicune, Greninja. I almost want to put Greninja above Suicune. In fact, I definitely would. So you got Blastoise, Greninja, you got Suicune, Gyarados, Kingdra, Lapras, and Swampert here in the God tier. Wonderful water Pokemon. I definitely would think these are deserving to be in the God tier. Amazing, you got Vaporeon, you got the Squirtle War Turtle. I'm not going to go every list. I'm basically going to read them off until we're done with great, and then I'll kind of look around from there. We got Vaporeon, Squirtle War Turtle, Poliwrath, Feraligatr, Tapu Fini, you got Frogadier, Sobble, Froakie, Mudkip, Totodile, and you got it's been a long day, Starmie, and Kabutops. Why can't I think of this Pokemon's name now? I named it earlier. Keldeo, and I didn't even see it. I didn't even find it yet on this list. Keldeo, starts with a K, Kyurem. It is what it is. Starmie, Kabutops. I think I would move Kabutops above Starmie a hair. Just a hair. Otherwise, I think the top side of this looks good. Great, we got Kingler, Empoleon, Volcanion. We have Palkia, Samurott, Omusufu. I can't pronounce that Pokemon's name without reading it just yet, but I do think it's a cool Pokemon. Slowking, Toxapex. We got Golduck, Seadra, Caracosta, Cloyster, Lantern, Sharpedo, and Mega Sharpedo. Melodic. You got Piplup, Octillery, you got Poliwhirl. Actually, Poliwhirl this time. Where's Politoed? Politoed's not on this list. This list is missing Politoed. I didn't make this list. We're missing Politoed. Well, if Politoed were to actually be physically on this list as it should be, it is a water Pokemon. It would probably go in the amazing tier, and I would put it above Starmie, but below Kabutops. So imagine Politoed's there. Anywho, we're on Poliwag, Poliwhirl. We got all these. Okay, we got Kyogre, Clydesir, Goliopod. That's close enough. Staryu, Chinchou, and Turtauga, who I couldn't remember earlier. I can't believe I couldn't remember fucking Keldeo earlier. Okay, so everything looks good up to this point. Here, OK tier is large, by the way. Look how large this is. But that's usually the case, right? Because it's like the average, Pokemon. Yeah. I almost want to do that. Although it's growing on me. He's growing on me. It's fine. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of the tier list. Like I said, did some of your favorite Pokemon make it to the bottom of the list? If so, I apologize. Of course, this is just an opinion. Don't take this as like facts or I hate any of these Pokemon. I don't hate any Pokemon besides Pheasant. But, it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, the Maverick, my Daniels, being you for a peace and one love. Bang!